Good afternoon, welcome to Forexample. I'm Ben Newman. It is a Sunday today, it's the 15th of July, so we're right smack in the middle of July. And the reason I'm putting a video out on a Sunday, which is rare for me, is because we had a very interesting week last week. And that doesn't mean it was great for trades. It was very difficult, and some people would have made good money. Some of our guys in our trading arena did. I dropped a bit of money at the start of last week because I expected the pound to weaken. It didn't, it got stronger. Well, initially weakened and then it got much stronger. But the reason why I felt it was important to put this video out today is because next week we've got a huge opportunity, and I'm going to go through those reasons why. But essentially it's because the pound has been pushed into a position against its counterparts that it's going to have to drop away from now. It was a very interesting week. We had UK politicians jumping ship. It looks like there may be another general election in the UK, which could be interesting. That could mean that the Brexit decision arguably could be reversed, depending on if and who takes over from Theresa May. And then, of course, at the back end of last week, we had Donald Trump's visit to the UK, which I think has caused the markets some real turmoil as well. The US dollar strengthened very quickly on the day that he arrived in Britain, and then weakened again pretty much to the same position. So it was a volatile week, and I made the decision not to trade on Thursday and Friday at all, just because I felt that the start of the week wasn't too good for me, and with everything else that was going on, it was the right decision just to stay away from the markets, observe what was going on, and then we go back in to the markets tomorrow in a position of strength, in a position where we can see what the markets are doing. So I'm going to quickly run through those. Of course, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking the logo in the corner, or just clicking the subscribe button if you haven't already done that, and that will keep you up to date with videos and what's going on. But you can also follow our Twitter feed. All the links are in the description below. Of course, tomorrow being a Monday, I'm going to be giving free signals through our Twitter feed, Facebook, and in our trading arena on Telegram. Of course, for those of you that have already paid for membership, you're getting a dedicated signals channel and that trading arena as well, an exclusive trading arena that is full of experienced traders now. So all of us working together means that collectively we're getting very good results. And if you do want to join us, there is still that special offer of 3 months for £249, and that includes a course, a foundation in Forex trading course, and that will get you to a position where you really know what you're doing with the markets, and then we'll integrate you into a trading arena where you'll be trading with other experienced traders that have had the same education, so you all speak the same language, and that I think is the most important thing, and it's what a lot of people miss with traders. So we have got, I think, 37 spaces left in that trading arena, which has got 100 person capacity. But if you do want to join us, click the link below. There's a link to the Telegram trading arena. You can private message me there. There's my email address down there as well, ben@forexampletrading.com. So you can email me there and we can arrange a call back and get you involved. Right, so looking ahead to next week, I'm just going to pull up the charts first of all. Let's have a look at the news actually. Just to reiterate, there's our YouTube channel about that, but you can join us on Facebook, but also the Twitter feed, which really is the important thing. On Monday and Wednesday you'll get free signals through there. Okay, so the same signals that are going into the exclusive trading arena, I do put out on a Monday and Wednesday, just so you can see, if you haven't joined us, what you're missing. And there you can see there's plenty of signals that go out all the time. So back to the charts. Now what I've done is just put on an hourly chart all of the pound, the pairings with the pound that we want to be bothered about. By the way, I will put links to any other information like this, for instance. This both range bound and trending dollar is a very interesting article, and it really will apply to next week in terms of what the US dollar is doing. And then there's a weekly outlook there as well, and I'll put those in the description of this video below. CNBC. One of the few things, I've got to mention this, one of the few things that I do agree with Donald Trump on is this statement here. The UK PM May says Donald Trump told her to sue the EU over Brexit, and I totally agree with him. I think the EU are absolutely got a bent over a table at the moment, so to speak, excuse the analogy, but they really have, and they're forcing her to do things. So someone needs to step in and stop that happening, because the EU are just trying to extract whatever money they can from Britain before they exit. Anyway, so I will put those articles in below. It makes for an interesting read. So in terms of what we want to look at, this is I'm just gonna go through the different pound pairings, the ones that really matter when we're placing trades, or will matter next week. First of all, the GBP USD, of course. Now this is on an hourly chart, and all of these will be on an hourly chart as I go through them. And essentially, you've got the same opportunity on every single one of these pound pairings. I'm going to show you why. So this is on an hourly chart, and you can see where this is pushed to. Yeah, it's pushed to a position on the hourly chart where it is an absolute extreme. So I expect the US dollar to open very strong against the pound tomorrow. But the point is that this is, to my mind, only going to go in one direction, and that's back in favour of the US dollar. The pound has strengthened. It really shouldn't have done. The UK government's in tatters. And you know, we're still trying to get to some kind of resolution with Brexit. So the point is that the pound really has no place being this strong at the moment and picking up like it did. And it could have been down to Trump's visit to the UK. I don't know. The point is that there's only one way I see it going, and that's back in the other direction. So we're trading against this pound. This would be a sell trade on the GBP USD. The Euro GBP, exactly the same opportunity. We see it's an extreme position on the stock and RSI chart down here, and we can see that it's hitting a support point down here. This is a Fibonacci retracement graph that I've got behind it, and you can see where it touches these points here. So this might push a bit further in favour of the pound when markets open tomorrow, but I still expect this euro to come back. I'd see the GBP USD as a better opportunity than this one, I have to say, but arguably the same one. You can see where it's got to, and it looks to me like this euro will strengthen. This would be a buy trade in this instance because the pair are the other way round. And then we move on to the GBP JPY. Again, look at this. The pound has moved into a position of strength after the yen really took over and started powering away from the pound. And on this hourly chart, you can just see how strong this pound has been overall. In fact, if we show you on a daily chart, it's a very good example here of really why this pound shouldn't be pushing any further on against the yen. We've got to go back to very early in the year to see the yen in a stronger position here. So I do expect this yen to strengthen again tomorrow, and this is a pretty good opportunity as well, and I think it will continue this path it started until it was interrupted on the 14th, a couple of days ago, with Trump's visit and whatever else was going on. But the pound for some reason started to strengthen there, and I expect it to carry on going. Again, stock and RSI just reinforcing that fact. GBP, CHF, the Swiss franc, again, exactly the same opportunity. The Swiss franc started to strengthen against the pound, was interrupted, pushed it back up. There's only one way this is going to go. And really what you want to be doing is setting your trades to start. And if you're a part-time trader or someone that works full-time, then get up early and get your trades placed. Even if you place pending trades, they start at London market opening here, when I expect the pound to weaken considerably. So these are really good opportunities here, and I think if you get trades in ahead of this movement, you're going to really capitalise very well. And here we go with the pound and the Aussie dollar. Now this one has just started moving in favour of the Aussie dollar, as you can see there. If we go to a 5-minute chart, you can see it, and again it's the same principle in that this pound strengthened against the trend. You know, this Aussie dollar had really started to pull away from the pound, got to a point where it was interrupted, and I would expect it to get to at least here, but probably down to about here, and I think it will continue that journey once the market's open, and that will be pretty soon actually. This is the Australian market we're looking at. Pound and the Kiwi, same, exactly the same principle. So I'm kind of repeating myself, but you get my point. We've got this opportunity against all of them. Now, if you are on the other side of the world, you are in Australia or New Zealand, then these opportunities are going to come sooner for you. Or if you get up early enough, then they're going to be there for those of us in Europe as well. But certainly we'll see these opportunities sooner. Now, the GBP CAD, again, this hasn't quite got to the position you'd expect it to, but certainly this Canadian dollar was in full control until it was interrupted a couple of days ago. Very similar if we look at this, GBP CAD and the GBP USD, very similar positions. This one I believe to be the best opportunity. I expect this US dollar to really strengthen when markets open tomorrow. So there we go. As I said, I will put all of the articles that have given me this information, obviously my experience of last week, telling me what I need to know about the week ahead. But you can join us Again, we've got a 3-month special offer which includes everything. It includes the course, it includes contact, one-on-one contact with me, it includes the trading arena, which I believe is the most valuable part of the service that I offer here, and of course the signals channel and everything else that goes with it. All right, any live broadcasts that I'll be putting out, webinars and so on, will be included in that package. All right, so if you want to join us, I think there's 37 spaces left. Just click in the link, join our Telegram free channel. You can start communicating with me there. We can arrange a call and get you set up. Listen, whatever you're doing, have a great week trading. I know we're going to. I'm really looking forward to next week, which is why I'm putting a video out on a Sunday. So do join us, get involved. As I say, tomorrow you'll be getting free signals. So a really good opportunity to see what this is all about. And I look forward to seeing you in the trading arena very soon. Thanks a lot.